And we're live. Good evening. There is absolutely no one in here. But, well, actually, no, there is one. There is one very important person in here. My name is Mr. Fortis. Welcome to the inaugural episode of Friday Night Fellowship. I'm joined by Austin of Cafe Gamers. Tell the people what's up, Austin.
Hey, guys. Happy to be here.
So, yes, I'm aware it's not Friday, first and foremost, but we were meant to do this last night, and we already had the title set, so we're going to stick with it. So everybody can come in and tell us how inaccurate we're being. We're playing Witchfire tonight, and we're answering a very important question. What question are we answering, Austin? What are we doing?
Why does Christian art suck?
Why? Yeah. Why does Christian art suck? Why is it that music, movies, television, for the most part, sucks? I mean, I remember going back, I used to have this thing, we called it Bad Christian Movie Night, where my wife and I, we would pull up like some Angel Studios movie or whatever and just make fun of how horribly written the whole thing was. Because they suck. 90% of the time, all these movies suck because they're not written for anybody but people who go to church. They're completely unrelatable. The conflicts are all just very, very milquetoast and completely unrealistic. It's comical. Music, same deal. Like, you got some great Christian artists out there. You got Skillet. You have a lot of great in the Christian rock scene, but worship music all sounds exactly the same. Everything has to do with water. Have you ever noticed that? Like with worship, everything is water of some variety.
A lot of water and wind, definitely.
So,
well, what are your initial thoughts? Why do you think? What do you think could be the possible root?
I think it's because the church gave up the arts. We gave the arts to the world. By the way, how are we looking? But before we really dive into this, how are we looking on the stream end? How are things looking over there?
Stream looks good, man. Yeah, the game looks great.
Oh. There we go. Okay. Cool.
Make sure there are no frame drops or anything going on here.
All right, cool. So before we get started, we are playing Witchfire tonight. Now, Austin, I showed this to you last week. Did you have any chance to check it out?
No, I have fresh eyes right now. It's still pretty new to me.
Okay.
I'm excited to have you show me around.
So this is one of those games where it's going to take 10 years to try and figure out exactly like what it is. Not really, but it's one of those where it's like oh, it's a this okay, because this game is a extraction shooter, roguelike, Souls-like RPG. Single player extraction shooter. It's made from the guys that did Painkiller. I don't know if you've ever played those games, but very, very grimdark, very gothic, horror-esque. You play as a witch hunter sent by the Catholic Church to kill a witch. Believe it or not, you're a witch hunter, you're killing a witch. It's fitting.
Is it a witch in particular?
I don't know. I haven't gotten that far yet, but it's essentially, yeah. It's this one witch that's in that mountain up there. So we have to get up there. So you take assignments and you go down to this lovely little portal, and you go on missions. You collect Witchfire, which is basically this game's version of Souls. And you try and get as much loot as you can. You back out, you level up, and you try to work your way up. And that's kind of the gameplay loop. It's a lot of fun. I've put, I think, like 15 hours into it already in the last couple weeks.
Dude, that's crazy. This looks super fun. I need to get this.
You do. I'm hoping they do a co-op. So here's the thing. First thing, we actually have a corpse run we have to do because the last time I played this, it was actually when we were doing the test stream. I died at the last second right as we ended. So I need to hop back in and get my stuff back because just like in Dark Souls, it does the thing where you it drops all your stuff where you died and you have one chance to go get it back, but if you die again. So,
I wish this were multiplayer.
I need to go all the way up there to go get this thing. But anyway, so our question of the day. Oh, go ahead.
Oh yeah, go for it. So this is just the starting area, huh?
Well, this is the first map. So this is
it looked like in the before you went into that portal that there are like other areas I guess you unlocked or something.
Yeah, you unlock different maps, so it's not all one map. It's oh, hi friend.
a really pretty game. Very, very good looking. Imagine if the Catholic Church actually sent with magical firearms.
Yep. So we got, what do we got? So we clear an area. We get to pick a perk. Let me see. Increased chance of saying I used on healing.
Oh, you pick a perk each time?
Yeah.
Like one of the 3?
Yeah, you pick one of the 3. You get one for free every time you clear an area, and then you can go back and unlock more from unlocking white feathers.
Dude, this looks fun. Have you played Risk of Rain?
Yes, I have.
Okay, this is like a really cool, like grim Risk of Rain kind of. Risk of Rain, I guess, is kind of grim, but it's like it's very cartoony. Obviously, it's not very realistic.
But yeah, so Austin. So the question of the night: why does Christian art suck? I mean, this, as far as I know, the funny thing is we're sort of playing. You could decide that this is a Christian game. You're playing as a witch hunter. You're firing. Your bullets are engraved with crucifixes. Dashing partially reloads. Increased strafe speed when aiming down sight.
Yeah, there might be some consistent themes in here. Yeah, definitely.
But my take has always been the church has just gotten completely has completely given up the arts. You know, the church used to be like the leader in pretty much everything. Music, artwork, even science, and then we gave that up for some reason and let the heretics take over.
Yeah, we really lost it, and I'm not sure exactly when we lost it. Because a lot of it, I feel like a lot of it, you know, I feel like a lot of it was lost in the establishment of America. You know, things like architecture. Like the UK, for example, their architecture is so beautiful, and there's a lot of it, and a lot of it's really old, really historical. But even a lot of the newer, you know, architecture in different parts of Europe, different parts of the UK.
I'm actually gonna pause really quick.
Just breathtaking, absolutely breathtaking. But you know, here in America, our architecture, there's some cool architecture, sure, but it's not like, I don't know, it's not the same. You know, the Empire State Building is not the same as Notre Dame. You know, definitely a different kind of beauty, you could say.
Okay, should I go for the boss? I'm gonna go for the boss.
I would say a lot of our quote-unquote beauty, as far as architecture goes in America, it's, you know, it's very like corporate, kind of. It's very like corporate, clean, almost sterile, professional. But a lot of this architecture in parts of Europe they're like, it's really profound. Like it's a very profound, almost like holy beauty to it. That's my thoughts. I think of architecture a lot. I don't know why.
Yeah, because mine usually goes to I guess to media is more where I was kind of thinking. But no, you're right. Like architecture. It's funny. My I think just time in general is more where the architecture thing goes. I'm
yeah.
You know, you look at older buildings versus now, and
yeah, they knew how to build some buildings back in the day, man. They knew how to build. But yeah, there's architecture. There's music, like you said. You know, there's a lot of really old music that's just really, really beautiful. A lot of poems, a lot of hymns, definitely a lot of poetry. We've kind of lost that, you know. Yeah, back in the day, like I guess their version of a hit song, you know, centuries and centuries ago, would be a lot of poetry and hymns. Today, it's like these really like simple, watered down, dumbed down, nonsensical like pop songs, you know. and that includes a lot of Christian pop, I think. Same kind of deal, like just very, very diluted, not very profound, not very reverent, and not even that detailed, you know, just really kind of simple and dumbed down. I don't know, it's kind of the best way I can describe it.
Got him.
Movies, though,
Oh.
like these movies are a great example. You know, I think the first thing I think of as a wonderful example of just breathtaking Christian media would be the creation of Lord of the Rings and Narnia. Like those are beautiful, breathtaking worlds that C.S. Lewis and then J.R. Tolkien made, and they spent their whole lives on it.
Gotta go back for ammo. Hold on. Sorry.
Say what?
No, I just used up all my stock of ammo, so I'm headed back. I gotta get ammunition.
Oh, so
But sorry,
how do you get your ammunition back?
So it could drop from enemies, or like you could find. So this is the map that we're dealing right now. This is the island. This is kind of like the first map that you get.
Okay.
That's actually a good one to grind out. So I'm just making my way. So you can, ammo will either drop from enemies, or you can like find stuff on the map, like find chests or find ammo on the map. I have.
Okay, and on the map that you just looked at, what are those symbols that you're?
Oh, why am I slowed? Why am I slowed? Bad. Oh, I got. Okay. Okay. Nah. Oh, is that?
Are those waypoints or something,
Okay.
or what are those things?
Okay.
All right, you got
So what are we
this.
talking about?
Can you still hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, okay.
Sorry, I got tucked in for a second.
No, good. Yeah, you're doing some serious multitasking here. This is an intense game, definitely.
Okay, so you're talking about the symbols. So we got like all the skulls are all like dangerous areas, and those are like, so we cleared the one. That's when we got our perks. So if you clear an area, and then we got one of the bosses there. So they're basically just areas to clear. So you clear an area, it drops a Witchfire shard, and then you can go back in and gives you your perks.
Okay. That's really nice that you can actually clear an area and just kind of have a little bit of a break.
Yeah.
You don't get that in almost any roguelike games like this that I've seen. It's usually like in Risk of Rain, for example, like it's just the whole map just kind of being flooded at all times. You don't really clear an area. You know, you either beat the whole map or you don't, and then you go to the next place.
Yeah, so this is one where you can, at least in certain areas. I have played ahead I have another character that's like my off-stream character. That's the main one I've been working on, because I like to keep like continuity. So.
Is it like basically a new character?
Yeah.
Okay, nice. Starting from scratch.
Well, not starting from scratch. This is the one we did on the first stream.
Okay, the first stream. Okay, so basically a newborn baby witch hunter. That's what I'm hearing.
Kind of.
Well, good. I get the full experience. I'm super excited to play this. I only got a little glimpse of it when you were playing it, but now that I'm watching it, I'm like,
Deus Vult got the area done.
I can't wait to play this again.
Did you check out Jump Space?
I haven't. I looked at it. I looked at the page a little bit, but I haven't really watched gameplay.
I do increased max health. Collect corpse wax. All right. Okay, so we got the portal there. My remains are right there. I'm thinking I'm just gonna grab, because this is just a corpse run. I'm just mainly going back right now to get my stuff and get out. So we made our way up. And
Very nice. Okay, what? Okay, yeah. Oh, that's the drop.
Oh,
Yeah, these games where you get to choose between the 3 perks are so addicting. Gosh, they keep me so hooked. I absolutely love that cycle. Beat an area or like a map or a certain amount of enemies, and then getting a perk drop like that is a really addicting game model.
13,000 Witchfire that I dropped last time. Okay, I got the letter, got the supply. I am going to, well, what do we get here? Let's open you up.
Speaking of architecture, I love the buildings in this game. They're really pretty.
Yeah, it's I'm trying to think of when exactly this is supposed to take place. I think it's like somewhere around like the early 1900s or very late 1800s, because we have automatic weapons. Okay, that's where I died last time, is those things kind of came to life and killed me. So I've got 21,000. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna get out of here.
Okay, so when do you get an opportunity to go back? Do you go back whenever, or do you have to?
There's portals on the, so whenever you're doing, there's portals on the map, which, by the way, does the stream look good? I've got it on mine and it looks very, very pixelated, or is that just
Yeah, so it looks it's not like, it's not super clear. It's a little pixelated, but it's sometimes if you try, oh yeah, maybe that might be it right there.
Oh, maybe.
If you're,
Okay, I put it up to the 1440, so yeah, you can get up to 1440 there. Okay, that's cool.
that makes sense.
All right, and now we're back at the Hermitorium. So, really quick, so there's your level up over there. So I'm going to show you that in a second. But
Okay.
first thing is, so this game actually has a really cool leveling system. So you have a level called Gnosis, and Gnosis is like your occultic knowledge, basically. So the more you learn about it, the higher your Gnosis level goes. And the higher your Gnosis level, the more access you have to different kit, the more access you have to different levels and so on, but also the game gets harder. Because essentially what the story is as you're playing along and you're learning more about the occult and kind of patience incense and restoration incense.
Awesome.
So, like right here, study Gnosis. Gnosis measures your esoteric insight into witchcraft and hidden rituals, or hidden truths. Gnosis reveals secrets, unlocks hidden paths, and yields powerful rewards. But beware, higher Gnosis means the witch will respond with greater challenges. Increase Gnosis carefully because there's no turning back. Choose wisely and advance only when truly ready. So basically, let's see. Oh, I got to see that. Okay, so Scarlet Coast, you see the shipwrecks, defeat the drowned captain. Okay, so you have to meet. Let's see. Complete at least 3. Okay, so we got to get one more of these to unlock Gnosis. But what it allows is it'll unlock. It can unlock new areas, and it can also unlock new. New kit and new everything. It's basically how you're increasing the game's level essentially. So
Okay.
like collect supplies. What do we got?
So when you increase Gnosis, is that what you use, like, what are like the souls of this game called?
That's Witchfire. So you see that above my ammo counter?
Witchfire, that's right. Yeah. Okay, so Witchfire. So you have to have a certain amount of Witchfire to increase Gnosis.
Well, Witchfire is just the games. It's like Souls in your Dark Souls games.
But you don't. Do you use that? Do you have to have a certain amount in order to increase Gnosis, or do you just?
Yeah. So it's Gnosis is like, I'm trying to figure out a way to explain it. It's Gnosis is basically like you're increasing the game's difficulty, but you're also unlocking access to more stuff. Part of that is having, enough Witchfire or enough souls. Part of it is.
I'm tracking now.
Okay. Big triangle aiming down sights, shooting one bullet. So this ricochets. Ice sphere. What's the relic?
That's a sick looking gun. Have you found new guns in your like personal game?
Yeah, well, you unlock guns. Basically, there's this mirror here, and it's pretty much a mirror to the Vatican, and they're researching stuff. So did you ever see, like, Van Helsing, where you had the priests, like, secretly working on, like, Van Helsing's tech, like, below the Vatican?
Actually, I've seen clips, but I've actually never watched the movie.
Oh, not what I was trying to do. Damn it. Okay. But now it's uneven. Okay, fine. I can do that. So I'm going to boost the progress on those just because why the hell not? Yeah, so you unlock this like prayer. Oh, by the way, so your witch hunter, it's called a prayer. Get it? Prayer, pray, prayer. Prayer. If you can see this letter, then the mirror works perfectly and we can support you in the godly work of cleansing our lands of filth. Your needs are our priority. However, if you care to share them, bits of your undoubtedly deserved spoils would help us gather the necessary components faster and navigate our gunsmiths to work even harder. Andreas Sakaro, servant of God unrelenting, the overseer. So, all right, I've got 18,000 Witchfire. Oh, and you have your rosary, which is I don't know what you would. It's your passives. I don't know what you would. It's like your gems, kind of. So.
Okay.
So yeah, I need to.
This is all very clever. That's hilarious.
Ammo reserves bead. I need to get that up. Yeah, I'm planning. This build is going to be a. So now we're going to come over to the Ascension Shrine. This is where you level up. So see, very Dark Soulsy.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I like it. I dig it. Anything Dark Soulsy is kind of the way to my heart, as far as games go.
Yeah. So, wait, what do I need to put that rosary bead in there?
This is crazy.
I need Providence may yield triple rewards. I need 20 faith, 20 arsenal, ammo preservation. Okay, so I'm basically planning to spec mainly into arsenal and faith, but also blood, because blood is your stamina stat.
Okay. Gotcha.
So can I get this to 20?
Can't live without it. Don't even talk to me until I've had my blood.
Okay, I can get it to 20. And then I've got one more. I do need that. So. Yeah, Providence is item discovery, grants a chance for extra drops, which is good. It's basically your drop chance. Divine Intervention grants a chance to avoid negative effects and events. Yes, that's just literally sometimes like, oh, hey, you randomly like just ignore a hit. Blessed Aim is when non-critical hits or crits.
Nice.
So, yeah, I'm going to stick with that because it also lets me slot that rosary bead. And then I got to hit Arsenal as well.
And I love item discovery. That's kind of what I put a lot of levels to into Souls games, definitely. That's what I'm doing in Elden Ring right now.
Okay. We are still... Okay, we... trying to... You know what? I have 3 gold. Okay, I want to go... Okay, I have a revolver that's a really cool revolver. Because so the revolver I'm researching right now is called Hunger. Every critical hit that you get the next time you reload, so like it's a 6. I think it's a 6 shooter. So if you get like 3 critical hits with that, it's not a magazine. I forget what it's called. Then 3 of the bullets in the next magazine will be automatic. Will be like enhanced essentially. So the more crits you're getting, the more damage you do on the next round. And then Echo's just a shotgun. So what do you want to see? Echo's a fire shotgun.
I don't know. I mean, fire shot sounds interesting. Yeah.
All right, we'll do Echo then. Oh no! All right. Well, I didn't have enough to get it all the way, so we're just gonna need to hop back in.
Okay. That's cool.
All right. Oh, wait a minute. I've got. So the clusters you can. So you get Witchfire clusters. I just realized I completely forgot that I had those to use. Okay.
clusters. So is that like?
It's basically like from, you know, you have like the consumables that give you a bunch of souls in Dark Souls games.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So yeah, so you pick them up like from enemies and stuff, but then you also pick up those and you can use them.
Okay. Cool.
So
I love that.
You know, just because it's going to drive me crazy, I'm going to bring those both to 10. And then Arsenal. Okay. Because for the Rosary, ammo reserve, I need Arsenal to be to 20. And I need 30 and 20. Okay, so I need 20 Arsenal either way. That's what I need to focus on next. But let's go grind the tower again.
Same tower you're at.
Same tower. It's the only map I have right now, I think.
You got to go up that
Yeah.
whole tower. There's got to be some crazy stuff in there.
Yeah, I haven't unlocked anything yet. Yeah, you need a... Oh, I need to find the Scarlet Coast chart, so I need to find that on this.
Definitely reminiscent of Doom, the Dark Ages.
Oh, sweet. Okay, so I actually started up here. So where are we at? What do we got? Okay, so let's just see, because we're right here, because this is where I died earlier. Whoa, hi friends. I forgot I had this.
This tower looks crazy. I'm excited to see what's up. On the edge of my dang seat.
What we got? Cleansing fire, increased weapon damage against at least an ascended. That's good. Bullets do more damage to enemies affected by elemental. Nope. More damage to elites.
Is this your personal space bubble?
It's my personal ice bubble.
We all need one. We all need one at times.
Okay, now this is what got me last time.
I wish I could just throw one of these up at a party when I need to chill for a minute.
Whoa! Hi, see these guys? Yeah, they got me last time.
So when you're selecting one of the perks that you get, does it like pause the game for you?
Yeah. That's actually one of the nice things about it being a single player is that you can actually pause it.
Yeah, that's huge.
Because I'm not the biggest fan of. Okay.
Yeah, I really like when games like pause it for you while you're selecting. That's
Find and return the missing part of the statue. Okay. Find and return the missing.
guys seem kind of tough.
Clear the areas to access the. Okay, so we have two different means of opening the tower. We can either clear the areas, so we got to clear all the skulls to open the tower, or we can find the missing part.
Open it. I see. Okay, I didn't realize that.
So I can follow the. Ambo.
What's happening right now?
think it's the part of the statue that I need to get.
Oh, okay. So that'll open the door. Where's it going?
Okay, we are out of ammunition. I don't want to use my special. Idle pause. What do I got? Last elixir fully heals. Damage boost for spells and weapons when stamina is fully drained. Ooh. I'm gonna go elixir. Oh, ammo, 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 ammo. Mine, mine, mine. Okay.
Just ammo.
19 rounds. Okay. Fine. Oh. Okay, but they're... Oh, yeah, because my relic right now infects them with decay when they damage me. So that helps.
Glad you know what you just said.
So I have a final bullet. Damage boost on the final bullet in the magazine. Chaos reload. Reloading half-empty magazine can apply a random element.
Oh, final bullet.
So, where is it? Oh, my inventory. No, my prayer. That's it. So I have a relic. So powerful amulet disguised as a grimoire. Anyone who hurts the owner is cursed with decay. So basically, they take necrotic damage if they damage me.
Oh, okay. I gotcha.
Okay, is there no one? This is where it's supposed to be. Now he's held something before. I've done this one before. Oh. Ammo. Okay. So,
Yeah, that's rough.
it's just not here. Don't know if that's a bug or if I'm missing something. All right, well, that's not working.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on there.
Someone should make a Christian video game. Like, this is kind of close. But what would one even look like? I don't know, Os, what do you think? Like, if someone would say, like, hey, I'm going to make a Christian video game. Because you kind of run the risk of... Like, okay, let's just say this was like, hey, I'm going to make a video game about a witch hunter killing demons. Is that... Because, like, you think about movies, or you think about music, where... it's passive observation versus like a game where you're an interactive participant, right?
Yeah.
So it kind of begs the question.
Because like a perfect contrast example would be, have you seen that Christian video game they've been making? It's pretty far in development, where it's like you're back in the Old Testament and you're like a kid walking around and you're like seeing the stories and the miracles of Jesus and whatnot like take place, and you like go and talk to people and do quests. Like, have you seen that?
I have not, but it sounds more like a visual novel almost, rather than like a.
It is, yeah. So that's like an overtly Christian game. Like that's an example of like, you know, kind of the stuff we're talking about. Kind of like a lot of Christian art, like. In my opinion, like when Christian art tries or has to try really hard to be Christian, it turns out mediocre, you know.
Like
Um,
starting a YouTube channel and trying to be overtly Christian.
well, let's not jump there yet. But like, so in my opinion, there already are Christian video games. Like I think the Lord of the Rings games, like those, that's a really good example. That is a Christian video game. It's it's a Christian fictional world, and it's completely based off of it's founded on the principles and the various elements of Christianity in the Bible, but nobody calls it a Christian video game. Nobody's like advertising it as a Christian video game, and they don't really have to. Just like you don't really have to advertise Lord of the Rings as a Christian, you know, uh, mythical world. Like that Lord of the Rings is a masterpiece, and J.R. Tolkien didn't try, to make it Christian, or at least he didn't try to make
Well,
it.
he was also quoted saying like it's undoubtedly a Catholic work. It didn't start off like that, but it ended up like that.
Yeah, it's definitely more Catholic influenced. Yeah, much more Catholic influenced. And of course, C.S. Lewis, he was Christian. He was not Catholic. So Narnia is definitely like the Christian version, the specifically Christian version of Lord of the Rings, and Lord of the Rings is like the Catholic version of Narnia. So, but it's like those are works of art, and they're beautiful worlds, and the stories are incredible. They're very deep. The lore and the world building is incredibly deep. But we don't really get stuff like that anymore. Like those are really rare occurrences. You don't see a bunch of stories like Lord of the Rings just floating around, because not a lot of Christians or Catholics or people within the body of Christ, they just don't really seem to make that stuff. Nowadays, the stuff that they make, music, art, video games, whatever it might be, kids' TV shows, it's just like really like watered down and kind of like neutered.
Have you seen the
Really
new
nice.
Bible Man?
I have.
It's
You know,
it's atrocious.
yeah, it's terrible.
It
Yeah,
looks like, well, it's just like new VeggieTales. They slaughtered VeggieTales.
yeah. Yeah, I call it neutering, like it's like it's like I don't know. It's like when you it's like when you cherry pick the really like kind of pretty parts of the Bible, and the really nice stories in the Bible that aren't really hard to wrestle with, or they're not violent, or they're not dark. Some of the really weird ones, even all of the kids movies and kids TV shows and Christian media, it's all just like David and Goliath and Noah and the whale, stuff like that. The really basic stories over and over again, which those are great stories, but they don't talk
Whoa.
about the really grimy stuff, the nitty and gritty, the really violent, like, yeah, just they don't talk about the other stuff. And a lot of the stories that they do talk about, like when they talk about the story of David in the kids show, they can't share everything, but like that is a really dark story. It gets really dark. It gets really serious. It's very adult. When somebody makes a TV show or a movie that depicts it, and they take out all of the other stuff, that's what I call neutering. They've neutered a part of the Bible, and they've sterilized it, and they've really cleaned it up and put a lot of makeup on it to just make it fit into our society and fit into what is acceptable, socially and politically and religiously.
Well, it's
the
funny because
night.
the Bible is a horror show, and a lot of the time, it's a very bloody book.
It is, yeah, definitely. You know, I read an incredible book called Fathered by God. John Eldridge writes it, and he talks about shepherds. He talks about shepherds in the book, and he talks about how shepherds were like bad dudes, man. Like they were really really tough. These are people that could, survive in the wild for months at a time. And just like David did in the Bible, they were protecting sheep from, lions, wolves, and things like that. And they were all alone a lot of the time. Some of them were in like groups, but a lot of them, they were just kind of on their own, like out in the wild, leading their sheep. But what he notes in the book, he says, shepherds aren't like, the boys that play the shepherd in a pageant and they wrap a towel around their head. That's not a shepherd. Shepherds are tough, they're manly, they're masculine, they're survivalists. But that's another example of neutering. Like, we've really neutered like the meaning and the context of a shepherd in the Bible. And when we bring what the heck is happening? Yeah, I guess you scared him off, man.
Oh no, he ran off, but because I have a perk that he'll continuously take damage, like it doesn't fade off, it just ticks very slowly, so he's gonna die eventually.
Oh,
so
yeah,
I'm just gonna.
Hit marks over there.
He's just taking little ones. What do I got here?
But yeah, basically, like leaving in like the stuff, like the difficult stuff in the Bible. You don't just leave it in just for the sake of the dark stuff. The stuff that was really dark and adult. You're not glorifying that part. You're not hyper fixating on it. But when you bring like the really good stuff in the Bible without the bad stuff, the good stuff doesn't look as good.
Yeah. What we got?
When you don't have the backdrop of how dark the world was at the time.
Log mentions buried supplies. Okay. So follow the trail. So it's like this little. You see that thing? Oh wait, it's right here. Witchfire guard. Oh, my plunder has angered the sailors. Okay. Hi, friends. Oh.
Yeah, they do not like that. I don't know where they are. They don't like it.
Okay, this ice bubble is like my favorite thing of all time.
Yeah, I think it's pretty nice.
Oh, and it freezes them when they're in the middle of it? I love this thing.
Wait, who's in the middle? Who? I don't.
He jumped in and he froze.
Oh, I didn't even notice. Okay, I see some of them now. Yeah.
He is still just sitting there ticking away. Okay, okay, follow the trail. Get close. Okay, wait, where'd the trail go? Okay, there you are. Holy water. Protected by a calamity hex, this remnant of an old age radiates with black magic. If you decide to pick it up, the power might bring unknown dangers upon you. Curse risk moderate. Do I... Let's see what happens. Pick the item and nothing happens. Luck is on my side. Supply chest key. Got gold and some white raven.
You lucky man. humanity.
That's why you go high faith.
Yeah.
Divine intervention. All right, what?
Gotta have that holy water. Some good stuff.
Okay, so statue of a priest, find the missing part. So we tried to find the missing part, but it wasn't there. And we have Alright, so it says complete other objectives. So I went to go try and find the statue of the priest, but there was nothing there. And then it said to clear the other areas. I did.
I guess there's another area somewhere.
No, it's all cleared. We got all 7 of them. It just says complete other objectives. I'm just trying to figure out what exactly that means.
That's weird.
And it says, like, right here, flotsam decaying cargo from a wrecked galleon litters the gloomy shore. Valuables hide among the debris, challenging even the sharpest eye to discern them.
Did you come across this in your your personal playthrough?
Not this part, no. Well, no, I opened the tower.
That's weird. Huh. Yeah, I don't know what's going on there. Well, what do you think? Do you think? Can you think?
Wait, what is? Okay, what is that? Have you seen that? You see that on the side of the screen?
Yeah. There's only one way to find out. Try to get on. Have you gotten like on top of some of this stuff? Or, like,
No, this is because this is the edge. Like, I've got invisible walls right here.
Gotcha. Huh. Man, yeah, I don't know what to do, man.
All right, so we are just gonna make our way back up top, see if. Because if we can't open the thing, and that's one of the cool things about this game is that, you know, maybe it's like, oh, you know what, we need something else. Yeah, pick up some of that for later. Yeah, maybe we just back out for now. We got 20,000 Witchfire. We can go back and level a bit. Oh, found another one.
Okay, sounds good to me. Hopefully figure out what's going on by the time we get back.
Because, yeah, wait. Was there something? I thought I saw a button prompt. Oh. That was just a Witchfire chunk. Because there's occasionally, I've done this before where the guy has a staff. So, I don't know. We'll just go and check the statues, and if not, we'll just back out and do another run.
Already went to the cave, already went down there. Huh. I hope it's not a glitch.
Eh.
It is. Hopefully it will maybe like respawn or something by the time you come back.
Wait, did I already pick it up? Oh, I think I'd already picked it up on another run. It just showed me where it was because I remember picking that. That's why I was like, I remember picking this thing up. Okay.
Ah, that's funny.
And we come in
At least you
here.
remembered.
We got the Scarlet Coast chart, so we just unlocked our second map. Collect Fire Breath. Oh, so we got a fire spell. And Tower Passage. Cain has not returned, as I feared. I warned him of his unreadiness. I have sealed the passage and ensured its protection. Join me at the Hermitorium. So this is actually a tunnel, and you got to solve this puzzle. But we don't have enough Gnosis yet. We need Gnosis 4.
Oh, I see.
Don't even have Gnosis 1 yet. So, and that's kind of like it's like a gauntlet down there where it's like you can continue to delve deeper into the dungeon. I think it's like 5 or 6 levels. So, we've pretty much cleared it. So I'm just going to make my way to the inlet portal up there and go and... Oh, what's this? Is that just ammo? Go and level up and do another one. We can go check out the Scarlet Coast. Or we'll probably be able to up our Gnosis. So what do you think? Should we up the Gnosis and then come back here, which it's essentially we've upped the difficulty, now come back to the same map, or do you want to see the new map?
So if you're able to go like further in the tower, I would love to see that. If you're not going to be able to yet. Yeah,
you need Gnosis 4 to do that, which we're not even at Gnosis 1. That's going to be a while. But, oh, you know what? Get you, and you.
What the heck is that?
Let's see. Sealed away with magic requires Gnosis 1.
Oh.
So yeah, that dungeon we can do with Gnosis 1. I'm trying to figure out what... Oh, I think that might be my spell charge, maybe?
It's me, man. Whoa, what's that?
That's the portal.
Oh, okay, nice.
Got some gold, got some heals.
This would not be my #1 vacation spot, I have to say.
Protected by Calamity Hex, Remnant Old Age Regis. I'm gonna claim it, even if it hurts me.
Not a very good part of town.
I mean, it's a very pretty island. It's just very macabre.
Yeah. Pretty and dangerous.
And it's still just us in here. No one finds us interesting.
It's alright, guys. We don't...
Maybe I need to say something controversial. I don't know.
Can't help 20 people just pop in.
All right, and we got our shotgun and our revolver.
Very nice.
And we can up our Gnosis. So...
Yeah, that's a huge tower.
Yep, there it is on the map. So, actually, I want to check and see how am I doing on this. I need to get, okay, I need to get a 49 out of 75 to get level 2 on this gun. All right, we're gonna go and hit the Gnosis first since we're holding all our. Oh, let's go claim our new toys. The Echo Shotgun, and Hunger. So I do want to show you this this hand cannon really quick, because this is what I started with on one of the other characters. So I'm gonna go over to there is a
I still can't
training
get over that they made the rosary like your passive effect. That is so funny to me.
All right, so we have our little training room over here. So with Hunger, so I'm gonna hit him with so criticals, hitting him in the head. I'm gonna do another 2. So you notice the crucifixes on the crosses on the bullets.
I haven't seen those.
No, look at my gun. See
Oh,
the
yeah,
cross on the
back
bullet?
of your Revolver.
Yeah, so every round in that was a... oh, wait, did that not crit? Oh, I need to... never mind. I have to unlock its thing first. Okay, because it's not leveled yet. So every gun has special abilities, and you have to level it up to unlock them. So, like, this gun, I didn't realize. So this gun, every critical you get ends up turning into a... like an extra damage round for the next load.
Oh, that's awesome.
So we're gonna go and upgrade our Gnosis, so that way we have access to more stuff, and I can get the gun I really want. Wait, what? Oh, Scarlet Coast. Okay, we have to go to the Scarlet Coast to do this. Okay, so we do need to hit Scarlet Coast, so we're gonna go level up. And
That is a sick revolver. I love it. I would love one in real life.
so we need 18,000 Witchfire.
I want to get a gunsmith to customize one for me. Put the crucifixes on the bullets and everything.
That's gonna get expensive if all your rounds have engravings on them.
Can you imagine?
All right, I need 49.
Like, yeah, would you please engrave all of these, and can they glow red?
Wait, my light
Pretty
spell. Okay, we're gonna stick with that. And then do we want the shotgun or the hand cannon for this next run? Because to unlock the unknown power, you got to kill 25 enemies. So part of me wants to rock in with both of these and try and kill 50 enemies and then get out. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna go shotgun, revolver.
Nice. Yeah, I'm excited to see the shotgun.
You know, since my heavy, so I'm gonna start researching the frost cone because that way.
Mommy, Daddy, I want an ice spear for Christmas. Pretty please. I won't use it at school, I promise.
Medium range. Okay, I'm just gonna, since that's the only other one I can do, I'm gonna research that. And we're gonna hit the inventory.
I'll be right back.
Yep. Alright. My humble little stream with nobody watching.
Are we there yet?
I was just waiting for you. Oop, alright. So we're gonna go hit the Scarlet Coast.
Scarlet Coast, alright.
Oh, wait, what are we looking at? We've been going for about an hour.
Check. Feels like an hour.
All right.
Yep.
So
almost an
now
hour.
things get real because this is kind of like, so that the tower is kind of like the training map a little bit. This is where things start to get real. So we actually start to get calamities this time, which are the world events. And
Wow, that's crazy.
so
Right, Scarlet Coast. Here we come. not Scarlet. I'm gonna be
It will be.
disappointed.
We just need to kill some things.
Yeah, just need to get a little blood on it. Which we can take care of that.
Oh, these little frost grenades. Okay. Faster stamina regen. Yes, please. So yeah, and this area is a little bit bigger.
And bigger than the last one? Oh,
Oh, I forgot to burn an incense. So one of the things you can do is you can burn an incense in the hermitorium, which like gives you bonuses during the mission.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so the mercy. So many frost grenades.
Oh man, yeah, those look like a pain.
Okay, what do we got? Fire orb, cryovolcano, shattered frozen enemies explode for half the damage received while frozen. Well, because I'm using both fire and ice. I use fire because my light spells fire. Ammo, ammo, ammo.
Yeah, I was just fighting this like this mini ice boss in Elden Ring last night. It was rough. It did not do so well.
What do we got? Crystallized Witchfire. Okay, so we have to... What did we have to... Oh, crap. I forgot to look back as to what I gotta do on this map to unlock Gnosis.
Wait, what do you have to do?
I think I have to explore the shipwreck, and I have to defeat... There's a character on this map you gotta defeat. Shattered Soul. Unfreeze enemies are damage for part of their max health. Increase decay. I will absolutely increase decay damage because of my relic. Alright, let me see for Arcana. That's going to be spells. Okay.
Yeah, this map feels very soulsy to me.
Let's see. 19. So... Yeah, that's the familiar. So, the witch will have familiars, which are like the mini bosses on the map, on some maps. So this first one, he's a bit of a joy.
Oh man.
I don't think. Well, I don't think we're gonna get him. I honestly don't. We can try, but
yeah, worth a shot.
it's because I need to explore the shipwreck. My main thing is I want to explore the shipwreck so that we can go get Gnosis 2. So, because what I want to do is get my duelist pistol.
Okay. Yeah, I like mini bosses in games. I think I often enjoy them even more than like the main bosses sometimes.
What in the world?
It's so fun.
Okay. That guy's gonna be a problem. Okay. Don't slide enough to take care about that. Okay, you. Okay, I don't have enough.
Hey, this witch, man, she has a lot.
Oh, what the? Okay, hi, friend. Okay, well, we found the drowned captain.
I didn't even see him. Where? This witch has a lot of people working for her.
Yeah. Well, these are kind of like the witch in this game kind of works like vampires, where it's like familiars and people that are under her spell, essentially.
Yeah.
Okay, but we got the drowned captain. Got incantation 2.
So what? Sorry, what do the feathers do again? If you choose the feathers.
The feathers, they just unlock, like you can unlock others. So the Arcana, these are your perks throughout the mission. Now, as you complete an objective, you unlock new ones, but you can go back and reveal other ones, and so you can fill this out even more if you got more white feathers.
Okay.
So connect.
So you like reveal new ones.
Pendant. Claim. Okay, well, all right. So now you see that little thing on the top left that started filling, like the GTA wanted level.
Yeah.
That is how close we are to a calamity, which is a world event, and they suck. And you slowly, if you don't beat them fast enough, you slowly just start to lose damage. Oh.
Is it like a weather event each time, or is it something? Is it like natural disaster? Or is it something like?
No, it's like a ritual.
Oh, okay. Even better. Perfect.
Oh, I ran into traps. That's what happened.
Dude, it's so witchy. Love Lily. How lovely.
Okay, I need to see where I'm at. Okay, is that? Those guys are still trying to snipe us up there. Oh, and found this. I need Gnosis 1 to get in there.
If you're getting your girl some flowers, don't get her blood lilies. Don't recommend it.
Okay, try. Well, I need 18,000 Witchfire. We have what we need as far as objectives go, but I don't have enough Witchfire yet. Well, I could use the. Okay, I have enough kills. Now I can use the shotgun. Cross. Yeah, I'm gonna cleanse it.
Whoever is like sniping you from the top of the cliff is so annoying. T-2 eyeballs till next calamity. I repeat, T-2 eyeballs.
No need to remind me. Let me... Oh, what? It still can get me in there?
I like the shotgun.
No, not maximum
Ice
health.
is so useful. Wait, did that ice grenade still get you through it? That's weird.
Well, it attached to the side, and then I think the AoE got me.
Yeah, I guess it's the AoE.
Okay, we are at 4.
Hell yeah, you got. You
Okay,
got a lot.
I need to... Okay, so the good news is I'm en route to the portal.
Okay, nice. So when you unlock like possible perks that you might get at a drop, does it carry over to like a new game?
No, it's the Arcana. So the active perks are Arcana, and those are per run. So these perks reset at the end of the run. Reload dash, immunity reload. Yes, immunity to enemy attacks after reloading up to an magazine. Yes, especially with a shotgun. That's good. Okay, so I'm at 4 out of 5. So she is going to show up here pretty soon. Well,
One eyeball. Corpse wax. What the heck does that do?
so it's like crafting materials for incense and such.
Oh,
Which
the incense.
I haven't shown you incense yet, so we'll get to that. Okay, I'm at 15,000. Well, here, I'll show you down there. My problem is I don't have any elixirs. If I had elixirs, I'd be a little bit more like, hey, we can stick around a little longer. But right now, I have no healing items.
You're definitely a glass cannon build right now. I'm a notorious like glass cannon builder when it comes to
Okay,
games.
well, I got both. Okay, so cool. I got both of these set. So both these weapons are level, or both of these weapons are ready to level. I've got 16,000. Oh, what do I got? I get... Yeah, because what I'm worried about is once that calamity hits, so you have a sanity meter that if you're around like something that's too demonic, you actually start to lose sanity, and once you lose all of it, you start just taking damage. So,
Crazy.
yeah, kind of like Lovecraftian in that way. But one of the unfortunate things is that, like, that's actually one of the things where what I really like about how they did this is that every skill seems useful in one way or another. Because, like, for instance, mine, like, I don't really plan like big magic build, but having a higher mind and witchery stat like basically makes it so that you can tank stuff like that a lot easier. Sealed away with intricate magic. So yeah.
Yeah, they really
Gnosis.
thought out this game. It's very detailed, definitely.
Let's see what we got over here. And then we got this thing, which we're not there yet, but this area. All right. Well, you know what we can do? Okay, I will show you something cool before. I'm either going to... Okay, so we're going to go down, clear that last area, because I want to show you something cool, and then we'll head home. Because Because I have what I need to get Gnosis 1, because we killed the guy and was...
you were at Gnosis 1, so you start out with, like...
yeah, with Gnosis 0. You start off with Gnosis at all. None. Ooh, transmutation insects. Let's restore less health. Manifestations restore more. Okay.
This game is crazy, man. I'm impressed. Should have gotten it during the Steam sale.
Okay, so we are going to... Oh, that's a few. Okay, got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... 7 enemies? Oh! Got the slow. Oh, there's more of them? Oh. Okay. Come on, somebody drop a healing elixir.
Please, anybody. I'm dying here.
Although this should heal me, because I think clearing this heals.
Okay. I hope so.
I think, yeah, clearing a manifestation heals. And you get to see something cool now. Add an extra elixir slot, damage. Yeah, we'll go bonus elixir, because if I do carry one up. All right. We cleared all the areas, and so now a thing happens.
What's the thing? I'm excited to see the calamity.
Yeah, I forgot you're behind.
Oh, I see it now. Here, I'm actually gonna watch the live from Discord so I can be like updated.
Okay, and we are not going to fight him today.
Oh, yeah.
Because I have no healing items. And I'm at half health. So yeah, am I still streaming to Discord?
Yes, yeah, that's what I'm gonna start watching.
Okay, because yeah, I just realized like you are a little bit behind.
Yeah. Okay, here we are. Yeah. Yeah, he's a looker. He's a looker, that one.
Okay, I'm actually going to use... Oh, that may have been a mistake. Hunt for the Mad Woman. So you're watching the live one with me, right? So for
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not fighting the galley slave today. I am low on health. I have a lot of loot.
And I'm hungry. And I want to go home.
I'm also not really kitted out for the galley slave yet. Oh, this, yeah.
Excited to see you. See you get them.
Trustful! Damn it. Well, that was unfortunate.
Wait, what happened?
I died. There was a spot
Oh.
I think I had to hit and I missed it.
Okay, so it's still delayed for me then. So what you're sharing...
Hang on. Are you just watching in Discord?
So what you're sharing is the YouTube stream still. You're not sharing like your actual game window is what's going on.
Yeah. I straight died. So we got to go do a corpse run now.
Gotcha.
And that's also where we get the Velmore chart. So...
Nice.
Oh, that was unfortunate. Okay, well, that's aggravating. I had 20,000 Witchfire.
Sucks. Don't worry, you'll get it back.
Unlock Mysterium, and we're just gonna go back in with the same thing. Gonna go to that lighthouse.
Okay, so you're unlocking like different like unique perks for those items, right?
Yeah, I'm unlocking like their hidden power, basically.
Okay, nice. I wish we had guns like that.
Is there anything I can research right now? Okay, I can research another light spell.
Did you know? I don't know if this is completely true. I just heard it. I've heard that the most deadly caliber, as in the caliber that has killed the most people in like just war. over the
22.
centuries. 22, yeah. I'm like, man,
We are on the internet right now.
It's true.
Can I help you? It's okay. Nobody's watching anyway. It's just me and us right now.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that.
Oh. My wife has brought my little girl and is tempting me with cuteness. Hi. Daddy's being a nerd. We're gonna go for slowly regenerate when below 30%. Alright, I need my body back. Okay. I am up there. I'm gonna be pissed if I lose all that. Okay, so we are making our way.
Wish you luck.
Okay, now you're seeing the... Oh, I dodged right into that. That was unfortunate. Okay.
It's nothing more heart pounding than a high stakes corpse run.
So you see how some of the bullets are charged?
Yeah. Yeah, that's a nice perk. Definitely. This is a nice little dance move we did. That's cute. So what makes you able to select the second?
I picked up white feathers.
Oh, I see. Okay. Sense.
Increased weapon damage at the cost of reduced maximum health. Nope. I'm just going to go elemental fire rate then. Whoa.
Okay.
That's a trap.
Oh, okay. What the heck am I looking at?
Oh. And sometimes they're useless. I don't have any fire spells right now. Well, actually, no, I do with that. Okay, so I need to find a way down there. Aha. Well, that was simple. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna go grab my stuff first.
What is
And
that?
the Velmore chart. Wait, where?
Was it up there?
Oh, it's up top. Okay, well, I got the Velmore chart, so now we unlocked another the next map.
Oh, nice. So what do the red footprints lead to?
Usually like treasure of some kind, but now I need to get back up there. Where'd it go? Oh, there you are. Close quarters. Come on. I gotta get you guys in here. Okay, I do like that. The ice sphere.
It's really nice. I didn't know that they froze when they touched it until just a second ago. That was a really nice feature.
And how far are you taking me? Are you taking me just across the entire map? All right, where are we going? Okay. That was it. I'm trying to remember what those things do. Okay, so we're right next to a portal, and I gotta hump it all the way back across to go get my stuff. Okay, we're gonna.
Yeah, it's quite a trip. But at least you have cool crucifix builds.
So Austin, I gotta ask you, what is the worst piece of Christian media you've ever seen? I mean, we're talking today about like why Christian art sucks as far as like movies, music, all that. I mean, granted, there's some awesome stuff, but why like the mainstream stuff, like the stuff that most churchgoers would know, is very, very milquetoast and not great.
Yeah, it's hard to choose one because there's too many of them, unfortunately. It's funny that you said the new Bible Man, because I'd only seen the animation on that recently. But that's one of the worst I've seen, and that's like a newer one, which is what makes it even worse, I think. Yeah, I think that might be the worst I've seen. It's super awkward. The animation is terrible. The voice acting is super low quality. It's just, yeah, all around very, very awkward. And I really don't even think that the lessons and the morals are like super.
There was an episode where I think the whole thing was like, oh no, the girl's gonna play like rock music that are bringing people away from Jesus. It's like, oh, so we're back to the satanic panic like we were in the 80s. Wonderful.
Yeah, definitely. I saw that exact episode. Yep.
Oh, did you see the reaction to the Skillet dropping their version of O Come, O Come Emmanuel?
No.
Apparently Skillet is now demonic.
No, really? Because
they released a Skillet version of O Come, O Come Emmanuel, and it's like, you gotta love people that don't know metal saying like, oh my gosh, this is like, this is heavy metal. It's like, this is not heavy metal. Like, people hear Skillet and think heavy metal.
Yeah.
Now, Skillet's great. I enjoy Skillet. Grew up with Skillet. But it's really funny that there's people who are so underexposed to heavy music that they look at Skillet and think, oh, that's like the heaviest thing ever.
Yeah, because there's this band, I don't even know if they're still around. They were called the Demon Slayers. And supposed to be a Christian band, but it's just like pure screamo. And I listened to it. A friend showed me, and it was like it was pretty terrible. Like you can definitely like if you want to make Christian music, you can definitely make some delve into the rock genre, or heavy metal, and it's obviously not demonic. I don't know that this was demonic, but it was literally just like a couple of grown men just screaming their heads off. You couldn't understand a word they were saying.
Well, if you've listened to it you're talking to a metalhead, my sir.
Are you?
Oh my gosh, I gotta send you some With Blood Comes Cleansing. They did a concept album that is, each song is the story of how each disciple died.
That sounds awesome.
It's metal as all get out.
Yeah, the Bible's pretty metal. I do
Oh,
have to say.
found a healer.
Yeah, like if it's like screamo that I can understand, like you can still hear what they're saying, and therefore their message and their like their whatever core values they're expressing like come across, and they're actually translated. That's great. But when it's like incomprehensible, like growling, it's like I don't really get anything out of it. But that's like screamo. That's screamo. Period. Like there's a level of screamo that's like comprehensible. You can.
Okay,
actually-
I will humbly request, sir. Screamo is a genre. If you're talking about like Fry screaming and distorted vocals, like music with those vocals, screamo is a genre within. Sorry, I'm gonna get very actually with it, but
I'm
it's
ready. Educate me.
no, the screamo is actually its own genre. It's not any song or any music where they're screaming isn't automatically screamo. But as far as the comprehension, I mean, let me ask you this: if you're listening to something in another language that you don't understand, does that dilute the message?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I think you're right about that. Yeah, I've definitely listened to music, and I can, like something, I can, you can feel music, and you can feel like the vibe of a song, without understanding it. So I agree with that. Point taken there, definitely.
All right, so we got our stuff back. We're doing pretty good. Do we want to keep delving, or do we want to regroup?
If you got your Witchfire back, I would. No, up to you. I'm a man of caution. I like to play it safe sometimes. Ugly potatoes that you're popping right now.
Okay. Well, I'm trying to find. There's something. Curious object.
Yeah, so we were talking about Bible Man, the new Bible Man.
It's just it's so low. That's the thing, is that it's such low effort.
Yeah.
Like, it's something that, I mean, no offense, it's something that you and I could put together with like zero. Like, I could learn how to make that very easily. I sometimes feel like South Park got it right. Did you ever see the South Park episode where the boys create a Christian rock band?
Yes. Yes, I did.
I often feel like sometimes that's what it is, where it's like, oh, this is good enough for Jesus, and because it's Jesus, people are automatically going to buy it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like the new Bible Man dilemma. It kind of reminds me of how who's the guy who created the Avatar world, like the blue people Avatar?
Oh, James Cameron.
James Cameron. Like he was super committed to that story and that world and that universe, so much so that even there was a point in time that they could have released the first movie quite a few years earlier, but because the technology wasn't there yet to his standard to where it would have looked truly beautiful, and breathtaking, he waited to produce that movie until the technology came and the resources came for it. A Bible Man, like I'm sure, like maybe some of their episode concepts were like good. Let's say they had some like really great like episode outlines, but they didn't yet have like the budget or the talent or the resources to make it super high quality. It's like when that happens, you have a choice. You either jump the gun and you're just like, well, I'm just gonna make it now with what I have.
Gnosis one.
You create something that's just really crappy, and it doesn't have any impact. But when you wait, till you have the resources and you take the time that it takes to make something that's really high quality, then you end up hopefully creating something that leaves an impact on the world and like touches the hearts of people, and something that creating something that people really enjoy, which would be an actual work of art. um and yeah, so like, have you seen the Wingfeather saga?
No.
They're on Angel Studios and maybe another streaming platform. It's like a kids show. It's like they first they had like a series of books that were like really good, and it's Christian, but it's like really well done. Like it is super super well done. And they came out with the series, which is still coming out right now. They came out with the first season. I think they're about to come out with the second season. It's absolutely beautiful, and the characters are super charming. The voice actors are perfect for each one of them, and they really came out with a piece of art, like a beautiful piece of art that's super enjoyable. It's very comprehensive. It's in depth. The art style is incredible, and that's what you should do. If you have a concept, you have an idea, if you have a world or like a universe that you're building, and you have it all now, and it's ready, and it's like now you want to produce it. You want to make a show or a movie or a video game. If you don't have the resources and the funding to make it fantastic, like a masterpiece, then you need to wait, Or if the world and the concepts are like the punk rock episode of Bible Man, like if you have something that's kind of crappy and it needs some tweaking, or you need to go back to the drawing board before you release it, go back to the drawing board, And the other thing, which we've already talked about, the Wingfeather saga, if you haven't seen it, you've got to watch it. It's super good. I can't wait for season 2. Like, it left me on the edge of my seat, and it was just really well done. That is an example of a Christian show with Christian values, but it's not like overtly Christian. Well, it's not like pushing in your face, like trying to scream to you in every episode, like, by the way, this is Christian, or this is a certain Christian denomination that's making this, and we need to make it like super clear and just like push it in your face. Like it's very beautifully and intricately and cleverly like weaved into the story, just like Lord of the Rings or Narnia. The all of the symbolic Christian elements of all of these stories, they're very like beautifully and thoughtfully like woven into the universe and the way that it works. It's very intricately woven into the characters. And like Aragorn in Lord of the Rings and Gandalf, those are types and shadows of Jesus, but they don't make it so like clear to you that they're like punching you in the face with it, like this is Jesus. Like they yeah, I don't know. That's how you should make a story. I don't think you should punch people in the face with your values. You should put it in because it's what you believe, but you shouldn't advertise it or try to make it like this super like Christian thing. If you just do what you love, and you're in your element, and you're creating a world that God has gifted you to create, and He's given you talents to make it, what you make will be Christian in some way or another. I think even without you realizing it. But that was a tangent.
No, that's fair, man. I mean, like the it's always funny because I think one of the best films I've ever seen. Have you ever seen Unbroken?
I haven't.
So, it's not trying to be a Christian film, but it definitely, in my opinion, is one of the best like Christian films as far as like with a message that I've seen. Because you have, it's the true story of a guy. It's actually really funny because they tried to make a sequel of it, like a really Christian-y sequel, and it sucked. But it's about an Olympic runner. His name's Louis Zamperini. He's an Italian Olympic runner. He ends up It's set during the 30s and 40s. He goes to the Olympics. He actually is in the Olympics in Berlin, like when World War II had started, and then he ends up in the Pacific. He becomes a prisoner of war, and all this stuff. It's basically his story about being a POW. Now, there's a scene when they're lost at sea, and he prays and he says, "God, if you get me out of this, I'll dedicate my whole life to you. I'll do whatever you want." And the story is the story of his time in captivity and all of this, and just the World War II part of it. Now, as history goes, we won the war, and he ended up coming back home. And during the end of the movie, it talks about how he actually ended up returning to Japan because he was good on his word and he gave his life to Christ, and he ended up taking a path of forgiveness rather than vengeance. And so that was kind of like his story, was that, he basically went back to Japan to meet with his former captors and pursue reconciliation and forgiveness rather than vengeance.
I did see that. I did watch that movie. I remember it now. I know which one you're talking about.
So but it's funny because they tried to do a follow-up kind of addressing his like PTSD and so on, and it sucked. Because they tried to over Christianize it, because he did kind of I think fall into maybe some alcoholism later and dealing with PTSD from being a prisoner of war. It wasn't all sunshine and rainbows, but it was really funny because the film that wasn't trying to be overly Christian-y actually had a punchier message about faith than the film that specifically tried to capitalize on Louis' faith journey. So
yeah, you're right. Yeah, and
there's a short for you. Cut it after that, but there's a short that we'll do talking about. No, because seriously, it was hysterical because like I'd really encourage you to go watch the movie. It's great. But yeah, it's almost like when you don't try. It's kind of like this. It's kind of like what we're doing tonight. I've been overthinking this channel. I've been overthinking all this for a while, and yeah, we're sitting here with pretty much nobody. But hey, have you been having a good time? I know you've just basically been sitting watching me play video games, but
a great time. This has been super fun. Yeah, I love riding shotgun.
Just wish we had more people to bounce off of, because as much as it is a fun conversation just between us two, I like the idea of having like a theme, because we could probably do a video on like this topic later.
Yeah.
So Austin, it is so. What do you think? It is 8 p.m. We've been streaming for about 2 hours. We just hiked our Gnosis up one, so we just leveled up our Gnosis. So we've got access to a new dungeon on the tower and access to new weapons that we just started researching and so on. Nice. Do we want to go for another run, or we got Gnosis upgraded? Do we want to call that here for tonight and pick it up later next time?
Let me see. Yeah, we could probably pick it up next time.
All right. I would say that was a moderate success. We had 2 whole viewers, but I think it was just us 2. So
it was, but that's okay. Yeah, you gotta start somewhere. The momentum, starts at the beginning, man. Starts with not a lot, more often than not. So.
Yep. All right. Well. Ladies and gentlemen, to anybody who may be coming back to watch this later, appreciate you all joining us. Let us know in the comments why you think Christian art sucks, or what topic you'd like to hit next on a Friday Night Fellowship. In the meantime, God bless. Love you all. Christ is King.
See you guys.